What is up, guys? Newton here with MMORPG, bringing my first look and impressions video of City of Steam, a free-to-play browser-based MMORPG. I'll be spending the next few minutes running around checking this game out. Now, I'm pretty excited to bring you guys this game today because it is a rework or a re-release of the original City of Steam, which is probably one of the best browser-based MMORPGs I have played in quite a long time. Now here we are on the character customization. Everything seems pretty much the same if you guys have played the original version. This is just a re-release. Everything's pretty much feels and looks the same, but it's backed by a company that is able to keep continuously funding it and implement it with more events and stuff like that I've noticed. So here we go. Go ahead and into the character customization. You can see you have quite a wide selection of races to choose from, which is nice to see. I mean, even for a browser-based MMORPG, I think this game is quite impressive. It's really, really impressive. So you can see we got a bunch of different races we could choose from. We're going to go ahead and pick male, just because that's what I like to do. Alright, so let's see, we got dwarves. We got the green skins, which is kind of like orcs, I would assume. They don't really seem too big or buff. The other guy kind of looks like a goblin. But there we go. Kind of like an orc, but not as big as maybe like a World of Warcraft orc or something like that. But this is kind of like what these guys remind me of. And elves, pretty standard, pretty explanatory. And then you got the humans, so you got pretty much different body sets and body builds and stuff like that for your different characters. I think we're just gonna go ahead and pick human. That sounds pretty good. You can see he has a pretty sweet staff behind him. But there we go. We're gonna go ahead and pick human, and we're gonna pick one of the 4 classes this game has to offer, which is really, really nice. The game has some really, really cool classes. I mean, they are pretty much kind of your standard classes, but it's done in a sort of like steampunk sort of way, which is what this game is based around. So it changes it up a little bit, and it makes it really cool and unique. So you can see we got the Arcanist, which is pretty much like your mage. You got a gunner. Let's see, I don't know if it's going to be loading the guns or anything. But gunner, pretty standard. Just your a class that uses guns and stuff like that, rifles and so on. Then we got the warden, which is pretty much your warrior, and your channeler, which is I believe is like a support slash healer class. You got a little detail right here over here on them. You can see they do light attacks, but both damages the enemy, benefits his allies. Yeah, pretty much your support class. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick mage because that's pretty much the class I pick just about any MMO. And then we're going to go ahead and do style. Style is pretty much in-depth character customization. So you can see we got different hair colors you could choose from for your character. It's not too in-depth, but it's a lot more than what other browser-based MMOs have to offer, which I feel is okay. So you can see you got a little bit more details to the hair and stuff like that. You can adjust the fine details to your hairstyle. I think we'll keep it like that. Let's see about the side. You can adjust the length, the mouth, and let's see the beard. So we could have a beard if we wanted to. Alright, we're gonna go with this. It's pretty not gonna go too much into it, but we're gonna kind of want to jump right into some gameplay. So we're gonna go ahead and name our character Noonan, because that's why I always name my characters. And we're gonna go create and start. Alright, so a little confirm. We'll go ahead and accept that. See, our character looks pretty cool. I mean, this game is steampunk based, so a steampunk based MMO is very interesting. It's a very different feel than your normal fantasy based MMORPGs. So this is why I've enjoyed playing this game so much. So here we are, we're in the loading screen. It looks like it's going to take a little while. Now, like I said, this game is played through the browser, and it's a very, very impressive browser game. But it also, if you go to the website, you can download it. It has a little, it has a small launcher download that you can bring right to your desktop. So, if you don't want to play it through the browser, you'd rather launch it through your desktop. I believe it creates for a more smooth gameplay, more smooth experience while playing the game. You could do that. So it seems like this takes a little while to download. So instead of wasting the time in the home screen, not really looking at the gameplay, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video, and then I'll meet you guys back right in with some gameplay. Alright guys, here we are back. It took a little while to load just because I haven't played the game yet. So you can see right around, we just loaded in the game, and already right away you can see the graphics, the scenery in the game is already extremely impressive. Like I said, this is one of the best browser-based games I have played in quite a long time. I mean, it really pushes the limits of what you could do right through your browser. So right off the bat, it does look just like a normal downloaded MMORPG, nothing like you would really expect from a browser. and I am currently running it at the highest graphics setting, so everything looks really nice and polished. So you can see we got our character here, you got a few more over there. You right click to hold down and move your camera. You can see like this, and WSAD to move. So pretty much your very standard controls. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna talk to this guy. We got some quests. Let's see. There we go. All right. A little bit of dialogue. We're gonna accept a quest, and it's gonna tell us where to go, and you're gonna get rewards and stuff like that. So pretty much just act as your normal browser, not browser, but just your normal MMORPG right off the bat. So there we go. A little bit of dialogue. There's going to be some cutscenes, some really fantastic cutscenes. I should suggest. And some really great music goes along with this game too. I'm currently not playing the music just because it's too overpowering when I record to my voice. But if you guys check this game out, I mean, I suggest watch the cutscenes, listen to the music, really take it all in because this is just such a fantastic game. All right, so we're gonna not really read too much. We're gonna kind of run through it just so we can get some basic gameplay and check out the combat of the game. So you can see we're kind of following this guy. There's a little arrow right here you can see, so that's gonna tell you where you need to go for different quests and stuff like that. That's kind of your quest tracker in the game, is that little arrow. So there we go. We're gonna go in here. You can see a little timer before we go in, and it's gonna load this little. I believe this is like the first area you go in with a quest and you kill some monsters and stuff like that. So. Alright, it's going to take a little while to load just because I haven't really run the game yet, so loading things may take a little while at first, but once you got everything in there, it should take no time at all. Alright, so here we go. We got to go talk to this guy again. Let's see, get out of here. I can see I can find my way around. Alright, yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, I'm not afraid. I'll meet you outside. There we go. Yeah, we're going to sound real tough and show them that we can do this. Alright, so it seems like we just got an item. We're going to open up our inventory. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and right click that. Go ahead and equip those. Get some better gears, what it seems like. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and X out of that. And we're going to continue going over here. So, you can see it's tab targeting, which I'm a really big fan of because I play lots of World of Warcraft and other games like that, like Rift. So there's lots of tab targeting involved, and basically you the 1 through 8 keys. I believe you can re-keybind them if you want to, but I'm okay with these controls for now. So we're kind of targeted these guys, and then we're gonna start dealing some spells and stuff like that. And basically below here you can see our experience bar, so you can see how we are progressing in levels and stuff like that. So we're just defeating these scorpions, kind of checking out the combat. I mean, the combat is extremely smooth. It runs very nicely. And so same thing with the skills. The skills are very nice in this game. Everything's kind of really fun to look at, and extremely flashy. And I'm always excited to just run into different areas and start fighting monsters, just because this game is just. It really pushes the limits to what you can do in a browser game, which I can't say enough just because I'm so excited to play this game now that it's been relaunched. So there we go, we're still fighting some of these scorpions, and now we are level 3, so it seems like we have to kill that big guy over there. He seemed like the boss of the area, but let's see, we're going to go take out some more of these monsters right here. It seems like we one-hit them, they're not too much of a challenge. We got another guy over there, kind of, I think he's AFK, but we had another person running around killing monsters as well. Let's see, we're just going to go take this guy out. Seems like we just got a new skill. Ooh, that was pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue. Seems like this is where we need to go. Got a little timer before we go to the next area. Should bring us to another loading screen, yep. And then it should bring us over to the next area. So there we are. So we're going to talk to him. We're going to go finish up the quest, or continue it, I believe. Yeah, we got to go to continue the quest. And now we're going to go into this area and hopefully fight some more monsters. So yeah, really looking at the scenery, it is very nice. I enjoy it quite a bit. So, going back in here. Yeah, we're gonna fight some more monsters. But yeah, I mean, the interface and everything of the games, the controls, everything works wicked smoothly. I made nothing that you haven't seen before. Let's see, we're gonna use these skills. Seems like we deal quite a deal of damage. I mean, the skills in this game are really cool. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. So let's see, we got some more crazy monsters over here. I think they've changed the beginning area a little bit from its previous form. Like I said, the game was relaunched, so it's under a different company that runs the game now. So I think they have the leisure to kind of change and do it with the game as they wish. But I mean, everything pretty much still runs wicked nicely. So we're still killing these monsters over here. You can see We're getting some experience, but we're going to go ahead and keep continuing. We're going to go kill these guys, do some more of these cool explosion skills. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for it. That's pretty much it for this video. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.